What's up, you guys? All right. So we got a good one today. I got two big reasons why you are not making at least $20,000 a month in your beauty business.
Welcome to Pretty Rich Podcast. My name is Sheila Bella, founder of Sheila Bella Microblading. I am also the American Academy of Micropigmentation Board President, and I am the CEO of Pretty Rich Bosses. I am the mother of 3 sons and the proud wife of William James Rouge III. My journey started as a broke server at a sports bar wearing a schoolgirl outfit, serving beer and avocado fries. And I got fired from that job. It was crazy. And within 3 years, I became a multi-millionaire as a brow artist. When the pandemic hit and my salon was shut down, I was devastated until I realized that opportunity doesn't go away. It just changes location. So I built my second multi-million-dollar business online, proving to my own imposter syndrome that it wasn't the business, it was me and my knack for making money. So, how did I go from being an uneducated immigrant from the Philippines to being featured in Forbes magazine, Bravo, NBC, and CEO Weekly? Well, all by the grace of God and realizing that I was my own Prince Charming. I had to be my own life jacket because I had more control over my life than I thought I did. And literally, all it took for me was to finally decide that I wasn't going to be mediocre anymore. The conversations in this podcast are going to show you that you're not alone, that really none of us know what we're doing, and it's also going to equip you with the tools necessary to help you do exactly what I should have done all along, which is to believe in myself, stop waiting for permission, and skip the line. It's going to help you create your perfect job and hire yourself as CEO. Because power is never given to you. You just have to take it. And hey, I want to feature you on this podcast. And all you have to do is text me the word podcast to 310-388-4588, along with any and all questions that you may have, and I will answer them here along with a shout out. Are you ready, Beauty Boss? Let's go.
For a lot of you, this talk will not apply because you're already making $24,000 a month. Like I said, for a lot of you, this talk will not apply if you already are there. So if you need help making at least $20,000 a month in your beauty business, you might still want to stay on because I'll be able to pinpoint what habits that you have already what habits and character traits and actions you've already taken, aligned with in order to make this happen so you can fact check me. So today we're just chatting all about why you are not making at least $20,000 a month in your beauty business. So here's the thing. It's not that making money is difficult. It's not that. It's not that it's difficult. It's just money. Believing you can make as much money as you want when you want, that's difficult. The belief is what's difficult. So like I said, for a lot of you, this isn't relevant because you're already making far more than $20,000 a month. Good for you. Now, for a lot of people that don't believe this is possible, right? I am living proof that even better than $20,000 a month doing eyebrows and lashes exists. I am living proof. Blonde Asian bimbo from 2000 forgotten became a multimillionaire within 3 years, all because I learned how to do eyebrows. It's honestly, it is simple, but it's not as natural or instinctual as you might think that it is. So here's basically what it takes. Basically, once you understood and learned how to be booked and busy as a solo artist, you can easily make $10,000 to $15,000 a month solo once you've learned how to be booked and busy by yourself. So you can easily do that once you're booked and busy. For those of you who are like, I just don't see that being a reality, making 20 grand a month. Okay, so let's do the math. When you're just a solo artist and you're booked and busy, that's like 10, 15 grand a month, right? If you hire another artist, that's double that. So that's at least $30,000 a month. Let's say she's just part-time. That's $20,000 a month right there. So I want you guys to do the math on your own. At the peak of Sheila Bella microblading, I had 15 artists in 2 locations and they were all booked and busy. Multiple 6 figures a month we were bringing in easily because all 15 artists were booked. So let's say you're not interested, I don't know why, in making multiple 6 figures a month. Maybe it's too overwhelming. So let's say you're not interested in making multiple 6 figures a month because maybe for you, that's too overwhelming. Maybe you guys are just interested in getting to $20,000 a month. Okay. So let's say you're not interested in making multiple 6 figures a month doing eyebrows and you're thinking, whoa, this is too much. That is too big a goal. That's crazy for me. Okay. Well, what if you're just interested in making 20? For those of you that are not there yet, today we are going to chat about the 2 reasons why you're not there yet. So I've done this countless of times now. I've helped hundreds do the same. So in my program, Pretty Rich Bosses, if you're in it, I see some of you that are in Pretty Rich Bosses here. If you're in it, you know that it works. You know that it's real. You know that our testimonials page is full of you guys and not actors, like real people with real businesses. So we've done this countless of times now. So just to share a few wins, Elena hustled and managed to get booked for 6 weeks out only after 2 days of effort. Crystal had her week completely booked out for the first time ever after joining Pretty Rich Bosses. So what do all of these high ticket earners have in common? So we're going to stick around to find out. So we are talking all about if you're not making $20,000 a month in your business, at least here's why. Okay, I'm going to give you 2 reasons. But just a quick wise word, that making 20 grand a month in your beauty business doesn't really solve a lot of challenges, nor does it really bring in happiness. All I'm saying is that $20,000 a month is just the bare minimum that you need to unlock one thing. And that one thing is freedom. We're all just going for a feeling. Why are you working so hard? Are you just working hard because you want to work hard? You're working hard because you're going for that feeling. You want to feel freedom. You want to breathe a sigh of relief that you have enough money up in the bank to take care of you and your family, to do whatever you want with your time. You want to breathe that sigh of relief that when you wake up in the morning, all is well. Who here wants that for peace? Right? So a lot of people have businesses and they have clients, but they don't have freedom. You know people like that? A lot of people have jobs, they have businesses, they have clients, but they don't have freedom. Now, if you have cash and freedom, that is rocket fuel for your life. By the way, guys, if you are interested in Pretty Rich Bosses, because I know I rattled off some wins this week, please schedule a strategy call, 60 minutes. It will change your life. It's completely free. Just go to sheilabella.com/apply to get a 60-minute strategy call this week. All right. So here are some reasons why your income is stuck under 20 grand and why it's hard for you to get to the next income bracket. Who's ready to dive in? Right? Who's ready to unlock their full potential through the skill of beauty? You know you're meant for more. You can feel that you're meant for more, right? You know you've got more in the tank. You know that this is not your best life, but you know it's in there and it's dying to get out. And you know you can do it through the skill of beauty. If this is you, let me know. All right, let's dive in. If you're not making at least $20,000 a month in your beauty business, reason number one is this. You don't have a real business model. You don't have a real business model. Most people don't have a real business model until they have a multiple six-figure business. Most entrepreneurs in the beginning, you're just winging it. Are you just winging it? In a lot of cases, you're throwing spaghetti against the wall and seeing what sticks. That is your strategy. That is your model. Your marketing strategy might just be copying other people. It might just be. And I mean, it's not really your fault. I mean, you gotta find ideas somewhere. You see that the salon across the street or the salon in town is doing this thing. So they have branding like this. They have posts like this. They're creating content like this. So you do it. You see that another successful trainer is doing that thing, is posting this kind of thing, is touring or whatever. So you do it. So it's not your fault, right? You're doing what you see as working for other people, but that's not a real strategy. And it's also not that you're lazy. It's just that you don't know what to do. Who feels that way? Who does that resonate with? That really resonated with me when I first started my business. I wanted it so bad. So freaking bad, but I just didn't know exactly what to work hard on. So to put it plainly, you need to learn what to do so that you can properly grow. You need to learn what to do so that you can properly grow. You can't build a big business, a tall building on a shaky foundation. And if you're just winging it, I guarantee that the business foundation your salon rests on is shaky, right? You're building it on, I always say, a pile of marshmallows. If you're not growing, it's because the foundation of your business is not solid. You don't have a real business model. I hate to say it, without a proper business model, nothing will change. But here's the catch-22, because implementing a proper business model requires you getting uncomfortable and actually leaning on somebody else, which is something us boss babes do not like to do. We are not comfortable asking for help. We are not comfortable admitting we don't know how to do something because we're survivors, right? So it's very unnatural for us. So implementing a proper business model requires you to get uncomfortable and lean on someone else. How many of you said, oh, I'd rather die than be dependent on someone else? Who said that? And it's kept us broke, right? So us control freaks, we don't like that. It's really uncomfortable. Change is scary. Implementing somebody else's business model that's not ours is scary. But if ours isn't working, it's not growing, you have to let go. If nothing changes, beauty entrepreneurs will find themselves stuck every year. You're telling me you're growing? So most businesses, if you're just getting by, your business is bound to grow 10% every year anyway. It's going to grow like 10%. Well, what if you could 1,000 that growth, like 100 times growth? Other people are having it. Why not you? So that's reason number one. Second reason, and I mentioned it earlier, it's tied in. You're not making 20 grand a month is because you're afraid to let go. To get to $20,000 a month, you have to delegate. You have to let go to grow. You have to outsource and hire people who are better than you, believe it or not, better than you at doing certain things. You know, there comes a point in your business journey, and I know you guys can feel this, when you just maxed out, like you're a credit card. You only have so much to give. You've maxed out all of your intelligence. You've maxed out your instincts, and you see nothing is changing. The solution, nothing that you can think of, nothing that you can, because like a lot of times we just feel out our marketing. We're just feeling it out. That's not a real strategy. So once you've maxed out all of your intelligence and your instincts, you can't find the solutions to getting more clients and more students on YouTube. The feeling that you have, we hold on for dear life. Now, if you've said, I'm holding on for dear life to my business, I'm holding on for dear life to just like by the threads of your business. It's unraveling as you speak. As you're watching this, you feel like it's unraveling. Maybe you're hanging on for dear life the secrets that you have in your business, those intimate details that you don't want to share. So when you're hanging on for dear life, that is precisely what is stifling your growth, right? That's precisely what's stifling your growth. Think about it. If you're booked out, right? Because this is for people who are afraid to let go. If you're booked out, you can get someone else to be doing services. If you don't know anything about marketing, you could hire a marketing coach or mentor to help you. If you're slammed with emails day to day, tasks that you actually don't want to do yourself, like honestly, you can hire an assistant to help you handle all of these menial jobs. But you're afraid to let go. What are you afraid of? You're afraid of letting somebody else in your business. You're afraid of that nobody can do it better. You're afraid of bad reviews. You're afraid of managing people. You're afraid to be hated. But let's say you've had all these people in place. At this very moment, you could be handling the development of your brand new online course. You could be writing it right now so that that's setting you up for passive income. That could be creating content that you've been putting aside, that you've been putting away. You could be creating content right now. You could be planning that event you've always wanted to plan, and that thing you've always wanted to put together that could actually grow your brand name. And so you can be a leader in this industry. So at this very moment, you could be handling the development of your business, the growth of your business. Anything I just said there resonate with anyone. You're busy with clients. You're busy putting out fires. You're busy with menial jobs like emails. So how many jobs are you doing? Let's count it out. Okay. You are the bookkeeper. You are the receptionist. You're the service provider. Okay. You're the artist. You are also doing inventory. You're also the custodian. You're also your accountant. Oh my gosh. What else are you doing? You're also a therapist to your clients, IT. You're a marketing manager. You're a social media manager. You're a content creator. You're a photographer. You're a videographer. You're an editor. You're a sound engineer. You're doing all of these things. Oh my gosh. And that doesn't even count like your real life. And that doesn't even cut it, right? You're a VA, personal assistant. That's for sure. You're your own personal assistant. If you don't already have one. How many jobs are you doing? You're a cashier. Yeah. So, and the thing is, what's worse is that you keep lying to yourself, saying that no one else can do this better than I can. Who said that? No one can do this better than I can on certain things. That's what broke people say. Jeff Bezos never said, hey, I can pack this Amazon package and get it to your house within 2 days better than anyone else. So I'm not going to hire anybody else to pack this for you. Someone is always going to be better than you at anything and everything. So let's just stop lying to ourselves, right? So just when you think that no one can do it better, so this is the catch-22. When you think no one can do it better, that is like fluffing our ego. It makes you feel rich because you're like, no one can do it better. I am so good at this. No one can take on clients better than I can. No one can service clients better than I can. No one can edit this photo better than I can. So it makes you feel rich, right? Because rich in skill, and you feel so rich and so valuable because you're the only one. First is actually living rich. To actually live rich requires for you to admit that somebody else can do it better. I don't know about you, but I'd actually rather live rich so that I can have a real impact in the world, because that's what money can do. Money can help you create a bigger impact in the world. And I'd rather actually live rich than fool myself into thinking I can do everything myself so I can provide a great life for my family. Busy with clients. You're busy putting out fires. You're busy with menial jobs like emails. Oh, a lot of people want to create an online course. A lot of people want to create content. Upstate Beauty Bar. Events, invite me. I'll speak. So how many jobs are you doing? Real talk. How many jobs are you doing? Let's count it out. Okay. You are the bookkeeper. You are the receptionist. You're the service provider. Okay. You're the artist. You are also doing inventory. You're also the custodian. You're also your accountant. Oh my gosh. What else are you doing? You're also a therapist to your clients. You're, IT. You're a marketing manager. You're a social media manager. You're a content creator. You're a photographer. You're a videographer. You're an editor. You're a sound engineer. You're doing all of these things. Oh my gosh. And that doesn't even count like your real life. And that doesn't even cut it, right? You're a VA. You're a personal assistant. That's for sure. You're your own personal assistant. If you don't already have one. How many jobs are you doing? You're a cashier. Yeah. So, and the thing is, what's worse is that you keep lying to yourself, saying that no one else can do this better than I can. Who said that? No one can do this better than I can on certain things. That's what broke people say. Jeff Bezos never said, hey, I can pack this Amazon package and get it to your house within 2 days better than anyone else. So I'm not going to hire anybody else to pack this for you. Someone is always going to be better than you at anything and everything. So let's just stop lying to ourselves, right? So just when you think that no one can do it better, so this is the catch-22. When you think no one can do it better, that is like fluffing our ego. It makes you feel rich because you're like, no one can do it better. I am so good at this. No one can take on clients better than I can. No one can service clients better than I can. No one can edit this photo better than I can. So it makes you feel rich, right? Because rich in skill, and you feel so rich and so valuable because you're the only one. First is actually living rich. To actually live rich requires for you to admit that somebody else can do it better. I don't know about you, but I'd actually rather live rich so that I can have a real impact in the world, because that's what money can do. Money can help you create a bigger impact in the world. And I'd rather actually live rich than fool myself into thinking I can do everything myself so I can provide a great life for my family. For those of you who aren't familiar with our online program, Pretty Rich Bosses, Donna, she started with nothing. And now she's attracting 40 new clients a month to her business. She started at $2,000 a month and ended making $14,000 a month while she was still in the middle of the program. She was doing $1,200 a month, $1,200 in December. And by July, she was at $14K. And Gina, who's a student in our program, in June, Gina hit her biggest month in business, making $50,000 that month. You heard me right. In 30 days, Gina made as much as most beauty professionals make in a year. And she's not even done with the program. Guys, you know, I have thousands upon thousands of these stories inside my program, Pretty Rich Bosses. I share these things and I do these lives because there's someone out there who needs help. There's someone out there who needs help, someone out there who needs encouragement, someone out there who needs to believe that one day I will be on a live and I will be sharing your success story with the whole world too. And we have hundreds upon hundreds of testimonials, so many testimonials of people's lives that this program has changed that we can't even fit them all on our testimonials page, but we try to post them once a week, every Thursday. If you need help, if you're ready to let go, if you're maxed out, if you're like, you know what, I've maxed out all of my resources, my instincts, my intellect, I can't grow anymore. I can't seem to break through this income ceiling. If you're stuck where you were this same time last year and you haven't grown, why don't you come join us? Come join us. And I'm offering free 60-minute strategy calls to see if you're a good fit for the program. But at the very least, these strategy calls will help you figure out whether or not you're a good fit. And also it will leave you with more clarity of what's in the way. Why are you not making $20,000 a month? Why? Why are you not there? You will at least have a clearer more robust plan, an idea about why it is that you are not where you want to be. And all you need to do to apply for a free strategy call is go to sheilabella.com/apply. 60 minutes, guaranteed to change your life if you let it. And guys, if you have any business questions for me, I'm always available on Instagram at Real Sheila Bella through direct message. I'm here for you. I know that there might be some things in your business that I didn't cover on this live because there's intricacies and details in your business that are unique. It is for everyone, for anyone in the beauty business, Rylene. So come and apply, sheilabella.com/apply. And here's the thing. If you're not sure if this is for you, that's why you're applying. So we can have a conversation, like an actual conversation on the phone with either myself or any one of my advisors. So we can figure out, is this for you? You're not signing up for the program. You're finding out if this can help you, right? And also we want to find out if this can help you. Now this program has a money back guarantee. So there's really nothing to lose. If you are in our program and you don't see any improvements, you can have your money back. So there's nothing to lose. Our program on average will at least double your revenue. And that's just the average, meaning that's like most people. That's like half. The other half have experienced more growth. They 3x their revenue, quadruple their revenue, 5x their revenue. I'm just talking about the average. It'll double your revenue. And I'm so proud of this community that we've built and all of the results that our program continues to pump out. And I really hope to change your life too in the future by joining this program. So check it out, sheilabella.com/apply. And thank you for joining me on if you're not making at least $20,000 a month in your beauty business. Here are 2 reasons why. And I'll see you guys in another live next time. Bye for now.
Hey, thanks so much for listening to today's episode of Pretty Rich Podcast. If you want to continue the conversation longer, check me out on Instagram. It's my favorite place to connect with you guys at Real Sheila Bella. I'm happy to answer any of your questions or simply to chat and get to know you better. And if you end up doing something super awesome like screenshotting this episode and reposting it on your stories, that would put the biggest smile on my face. Don't forget to tag me. I appreciate every share and love feedback from my listeners. Also, do you have my number? Because if we're going to keep hanging out, you should probably have my number. So you can actually text me. That's right. You can text me at 310-388-4588. And if you're sick and tired of doing business alone and you're interested in accelerating your success by hiring a business coach or joining our mentorship program called Pretty Rich Bosses, go ahead and just apply. Why not? Check it out. Go to sheilabella.com/apply. And we'll schedule a free strategy session with either myself or one of my advisors. And of course, I gotta include my kids. So here to send us off are Bo and Gray. Gray, say share with your friends.
Share with friends.
Please review my mommy on iTunes.
Mama iTunes.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening.
Hey, Bo, can you tell everybody what our family motto is?
Yeah. I can do hard things.
I can do hard things. Good job, buddy.